The first scream shattered the eerie silence of the abandoned Blackwood House the moment Emma crossed its rotting wooden threshold. The old floorboards creaked beneath her boots as her flashlight cast shaky beams across dust-covered walls. Without warning, the front door slammed shut with a deafening bang, sending a wave of panic through her body. Emma froze. She slowly turned toward the sealed entrance, her heart pounding in her chest. "That's impossible," she whispered, trying to convince herself it was only the wind. But deep inside, she knew she wasn't alone. For years, the people of the nearby town had warned anyone who dared approach the house. They claimed those who entered never returned the same. Emma had dismissed the stories as nothing more than local folklore meant to scare curious visitors. Now, standing in the suffocating darkness, those warnings no longer sounded like myths. A slow, deliberate creak echoed from the floor above. Emma lifted her flashlight toward the staircase. The beam revealed nothing but darkness, yet the unmistakable sound of footsteps continued, each one slower than the last, as though someone, or something, was watching her every move. The temperature suddenly dropped. Her breath became visible as an icy chill swept through the hallway like a living fog. The darkness seemed to move with purpose, wrapping itself around every corner of the house. Then the whispers began. Soft voices drifted through the air, calling Emma's name from every direction at once. The invisible force wasn't attacking her physically. Instead, it fed on fear itself. Every painful memory she had buried deep inside her mind returned with terrifying clarity. Regrets, childhood nightmares, and moments of grief materialized before her as lifelike apparitions, blurring the line between memory and reality. "No!" Emma gasped, covering her ears. "You're not real!" Ignoring the whispers, she stumbled deeper into the house until she discovered a small study hidden behind a broken doorway. On an ancient wooden desk rested a weathered leather diary, its pages yellowed with age. Her trembling hands opened the final page. Written in faded ink were chilling words. "The house has no ghosts. It becomes one." Before Emma could react, the walls groaned violently. Shadows stretched across the room like living creatures, rushing toward her from every direction. The house had never been haunted by spirits. It was the house itself. It survived by consuming the fears of those who entered, trapping their terror within its walls and growing stronger with every victim. Emma's instincts screamed at her to run, but then she stopped. Taking a deep breath, she lowered her flashlight and stood her ground. "I won't fear you anymore," she said firmly. The whispers faltered, the shadows froze, the crushing darkness slowly began to retreat. For the first time in decades, the house had lost its power over someone who refused to surrender to fear. With a long, echoing groan, the front door slowly creaked open. Emma stepped outside into the cold night air, never looking back. Behind her, the old house stood silent beneath the pale moonlight, its windows dark once again. But somewhere within its endless halls, a faint whisper echoed through the darkness. It was waiting for the next visitor brave enough to open its door.